Hello again, everyone. Well, I'm back from my holiday and we had a wonderful time in Northumberland. It's in the northeast of England. Beautiful cottage, beautiful, and every day was an adventure. People often ask me, what inspires you for card making? And this is a photograph of the curtains that were in the patio door in the cottage, and I just loved them. And I thought I would love to make a piece of background a bit like that. So here I am. I'm going to have a go. I've got out this set from Sizzix and 49 in Market of the leaves, and I knew I'd got various stamps of flowers that were similar to the ones on the curtains. So I've got these from Darkroom door. I think this one has actually popped out of something else. Can't remember what that one is, but I will look. This one is a Unity stamp, and they're all the right kind of stuff, to put on. So I'm just going to have a go. I've got the colours out that I think will reasonably closely match the ones on the actual curtains. I've got Uncharted Mariner, Stormy Sky, Speckled Egg and Weathered Wood. So I'm just going to have a play, basically. That's kind of it. So here's my outline of the leaf. So I'll pop that onto a block and we'll just give a little bit of a background. Start off with this. I think I'll have them all pretty much orientated in the same sort of direction, and just see how we go, really. This is not an absolutely solid line. It's broken, which I really think is rather lovely, the way they don't quite meet up. So let's just put a few more of these on. Never know which is best, stamp to ink pad or ink pad to stamp. I'll do it a bit of both ways. Okie dokie, and I think I'll do perhaps a little bit just in the corner here. Any more? I think that'll do. Okie dokie, let me just get a wipe and wipe up the table. We put a bit of colour into those now, I think. And I'll perhaps use a couple of colours onto it. I think I'll use these two, Speckled Egg and Uncharted Mariner, just sort of randomly. This set has got this stamp, which fills in some of the colour. So I'll just pop this back inside here for a minute. These stamps, to me, don't adhere to the carrier sheet incredibly well, and they're forever dropping off. I must get myself some more sealable bags to keep them all together in. I don't want to lose any of the vital bits. So let's just do a bit of Speckled Egg, and I'm not stamping the whole stamp, just where it lands, really. Let's just see. Trying to get it fairly close, but I'm not worried if it's not exactly in the right place. Do another one. It's this one over here. Oops. Where's that from? Oh, it's just that bit there. Okay, now we'll use some of the Uncharted Mariner. I love these combo of colours. I think Speckled Egg and Uncharted Mariner are fabulous together. I absolutely love them. I could, if I wanted to, just spray these, or I might spray the whole thing afterwards. I'll see how it looks, see what I think. can't remember which two they were actually down the bottom here. It's those two there. Okay, have a little clear up. I think we'll have a go now with some of the other ones. Just get rid of that so I don't put my fingers in it. Okay, pop that there. Let's go back to the weathered wood. Here we go. And what shall we have of these? That's quite a nice one. This is a darkroom door. Let's just see about this. Let's do a weathered wood with a bit of something else. What should we do? Let's try it. I don't know what it's going to be like. Oops! Why don't we put it there? Oh dear. Goodness me. Let's have another go. Weathered wood. Oh, it's not sticking very well. Let me just put some little bit of that glue on the back. These stamps have not been used for years and years and years. So it's a jolly good job they're having an outing, isn't it, really? Let's do another one. We'll try and get it in the right spot this time. There's the weathered wood, which is what I used at the base for that. Let me try a bit more of the speckled egg. I think the Stormy Sky is a little bit off the colour palette, really. Although I don't know, that was quite nice in there. Let me just put some of this on now, and then we'll try and stamp it in a similar place. And I know I'm going to do this, actually, because I just don't know where it is. Can't see this one. We'll have a go. Okay. That's fine. Who knows? Shall we do one more at the top? And then we can go on to something else. Okay. Right, let's get a different one. And then we can have a look back at the actual picture and see how we're doing. Let me just get that now for a moment. Here we are. I think we need more of the Uncharted Mariner, don't we? That's the definite over colour, if you know what I mean. Let's get another one. There's this little one. Shall we try this? I don't know if this is going to need a bit of... No, that seems like it's holding. Okay. Let's just see. I think this is the right shade, to be honest. A little bit on the side there. Should have looked. What to do? Let's have some of this one. Oh, just give that a wipe off. Okay. Is that going to stick? Yeah, I think so. So, go back to the speckled egg. Whoops. And I'll put a little bit of Uncharted Mariner just on the edges. centre that right in the middle, and I think I'm going to leave it then at that because I think I will kind of go too far. So I'll do the same thing, but in the centre. Start with the speckled egg. And then a little bit of Uncharted Mariner around the edges. Okay. There we go. I think actually that is quite nice. I think I might be able to find a little bit of this to use as the background in a card. I think I will. So I will be right back. Well, I'm back again. I just cut a couple of rectangles from the background that I stamped. I've cut a couple of these. This is a Sizzix wildflower set. I've cut two and I've just stacked those together from a piece of black card. I've got a couple of hellos. I'm not absolutely sure of the make of this. I tend to forget. Somebody will tell me. Somebody will know what it is. So I'm just going to do a couple of these and pop this. I'll put them together and pop them on the front. So there's a hello. We'll just pop that on there. Then we can align it. That's where I often like to use my tweezers, but today it's gone very well. Okay, now I cut two sizes. One, the smaller one, this is my Presscut Nesting dies for the actual image, and a slightly larger one, just out of a bit of scrap, bit of an offcut for the backdrop, and I'll just pop the two together. And I'm just going to make a really quick card. But the background, I must confess, was a lot of fun, and it's not coming out. Let me just do this with a tape runner, just for speed. Having been away for, I don't know, nearly over a week, things are not where they ought to be. Right, we'll pop that on there. I'm not going to put either of these onto foam, I don't think, because I want that overlapping and I want this overlapping kind of like that, and that's going to be it. So let's just pop this one on. This is where the tape runner is really so useful. Do it so quickly. I'm going to put it fairly central from top to bottom and to one side. Now the hellos, I do want this to be glue, so let's hope some comes. I did actually unblock it a moment ago, but seems to be. Let's just try that on here. It's coming out. Let's see. That's great. Okay. Now I'll get my tweezers. These ones, I've bent them. They're a little bit better now, but they're not the best. They came with some picker-upper tools, so it doesn't want to come apart. Where are my good ones? Don't see them. Oh dear, go away and you get in a pickle. Let's just see. About like that, I think. Hope it's in the right place. That'll do nicely. Let's put a bit of glue on this one. Here we go. I'm halfway through. Well, I'm starting doing laundry. You go away, there's so many jobs to do when you get back. We did have a lovely time. I did manage to meet crafter who watches my YouTube channel and Facebook. I put a message on Facebook showing, you know, the cottage, saying where we were staying, and I had a message from this lady to say she lived a couple of miles down the road. So she came up that couple of miles from down the road and had a glass of wine with us, and it was lovely to meet her. That was Mandy. So going to see Mandy again, I think, at the craft day at Kenilworth. So if anybody else is wondering whether to come or not, I think it's going to be such fun. So there we are. Really quick card. That was fun doing that background, and I'll just find the photograph again to show you the inspiration. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. So there's my card, and there's the inspiration. Looks like I've got to stick that hello down again. But thanks for watching. I hope you've managed to see some of my older videos. I know one or two people. Angela, my goodness, she has been wonderful watching old movies. Absolutely amazing. So thank you to her and everyone else who's been trying to keep the algorithm of my YouTube channel going. So, a quick card. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.